Hello and welcome to Cloud Monday. It's a new game today, back on PS4 with Tales of Arise. As you can see, we're now loading, and all we had to do before was just select what language we wanted. Well, that's a very anime style opening there. I feel like the band sounds so familiar. I must have maybe one of their albums or something like that. It's not Rookies as Punked, but it felt familiar. So one of the reasons why I didn't skip that was because the video quality looked really high. It looked like it was could have even been 1080p, 60 frames being streamed at us. So I don't want to skip it because it felt like it would be a good test. And we did have a moment where we had grey across the screen. It's what I call stream tear. This meant that instead of the game, say like it's being streamed at us 60 frames per second, one of those frames wasn't complete. So as it didn't know what to do, it essentially just put grey up for just like a second at most. I'm gonna start a new game. Subtitles, okay. I don't mind giving us all this stuff. Usually we can change this during the game as well. Knock down special effects a little. Brightness. The TV I have is a little dark, so just go a little bit brighter. Alright. You had to hit the middle button, read the bottom. X would have been out. Circle, select, but touchpad, save and continue. Or save and go back.
In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting. Rena, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. In the face of Rena's unimaginable technology, its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zeugles. The prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms. And now today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renin's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balsef, Lord of the Firemaster Corps. Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Danon people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Renin soldiers, with only one hope of escape. Death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renin's domination.
Well, that's a pretty bleak story so far. Interesting one though. Having someone come from another planet, a nearby planet, to come and attack. That's pretty cool actually, I like that.
You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded.
Embedded? I wonder if that's because of the thing in his hand.
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Let me.
What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless... All right, third squad! Time to regroup! Go on, get moving!
Hey, wait for me!
There's no doubt it's a good looking game so far, really. High level video. Even this looks impressive.
Thank you, Iron Mask.
That's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Top left. That's what I was looking for, autosave. One of the reasons why I picked this game was because Scarlet Nexus had a huge problem. It looked great, fun story, there's a lot of positives. But remember, this is being streamed from the cloud. And the biggest problem that game had was that...
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
I can't move the camera. Top on the right side says move camera. Now it can. Yeah, one of the biggest problems was you couldn't save anywhere. You had to save at specific manual points. And in the 2 videos we did, it seemed like those points came every 20 to 30 minutes. Not good for this type of experience.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit.
If there's a problem with the service, there's a 20-second warning.
Still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else.
It wouldn't be a Japanese RPG without
What will
amnesia, would it?
Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Danans are always dying, and the Renans just watch. How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
Keep your voice down, will you? If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself. There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that. But I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young. You have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that. Just do me a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
Guess I'll go back to my room.
As I was saying, we had an autosave again there. The PlayStation Plus service will give you a 20-second warning before it kicks you off, which means you have 20 seconds to save whatever you're doing. Which means, Scarlet Nexus, you could lose 15, 20 minutes or even more of progress. At least here with autosave, I don't know how it will work exactly. Will it take us right to the exact moment or something close? But at least we know if we are kicked off.
I'm a slave, just like everyone else.
Then even if we haven't had a manual save, we probably have had an autosave somewhere.
I don't have a spirit core, or face, or memories for that matter. Not like worrying about it'll change anything.
Spirit core is probably the thing in their hands, the embeddeds. Controls are really good. It does control really well. I'm not noticing any lag, and the camera seems really well paced. Lengus. I can definitely see their planet. We must be smaller. As in the planet. Probably moon-sized. But with an atmosphere, we can't be that small. It's just weird to have 2 planets this size, this close to each other. So I'm not gonna think about it too much. Maybe the game will explain itself.
I wonder how many people have slept in this bed before me. Mine for now, but for how long? Tomorrow's another day. I guess I should get some shut-eye.
Something almost Star Wars about the music. It's really weird. You get that sound.
I'd better head to work. So I've got business with the freight train today, huh? Great.
R2. Jump. Oh, you can use the left stick to run. You don't have to hold R2.
Great. Time to start another day toiling away for the Renans. Am I gonna do this until the day I die?
I'm kind of wondering if the twist of the story is going to be that he is the Renan or our Renan. You know, it feels a little obvious, but it could be.
Look lively, slaves. Let's see some work around here.
have a mini game now, pushing this train. Not quite, no.
Grenar!
Zephyr, she's here!
The hell? Come back!
Okay. Unexpected. But it's great that there's such high quality animations. Yeah, I wonder if they're actually from the anime or not.
Nowhere to be found.
This hurts.
Hey, Embedded, did you find anything?
Not yet, sir.
What do they expect from us on such short notice?
Hey, you're...
Over there! Don't move!
Go now! Hurry, get moving!
Stay still! You cost us a lot of trouble, you know. Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
It's just you.
Here they are! Forget the rebels! Focus on the girl! Jump over at the front! Take the girl alive! The Embedded's expendable!
Armored soldiers!
Idiots! Hey, you two! All right, sir! Come on!
Away you go!
Hope you can jump!
Very impressive animation. Perhaps this is a game where it's going to be fun to play and fun to watch at the same time.
your chance to become Lord. Which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balsath! Got that through your skulls? Now hurry up and bring me Shion! Yes, sir! Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Volkiris, what do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me. I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it, and you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
I do enjoy this style of storytelling. It's got a bit more pace to it, but it doesn't feel too fast. They've really managed the start of this game really well. It does have a kind of a more anime style feel to it, but I feel like it's working so far. There will be, of course, slower moments where we get to explore and do other things. It's just we get so much stream tearing.
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Danon people. We get in the way of the Bright Eye's best laid plans.
The Danon Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask. Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it. That woman I was with.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the character, isn't she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the Slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
They're interrogating her? Just what the hell is going on? I need to go.
Let's just keep going for a little while.
Go and find out for myself.
I wonder how much different the PS5 version looks. This game looks great on PS4, it really does. Even better than Scarlet Nexus. But it's the finer detail that this is lacking, and there is a difference between what we're playing here and what we're seeing in the animated cutscenes. I wonder if the PS5 version is closer to what the animated cutscenes look like. So far in this version, we may not have finer detail, but we have a good use of colour. It's an RPG, so I want to explore a little bit. Maybe hidden things, collectibles, that sort of thing. But yeah, we're definitely getting a lot of stream tearing. It could be that as a newer release on the system, that this is being sent to us at a higher bitrate. it could be the choice was made because of the high quality videos.
Damn it! So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning.
What are you doing? So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business. So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh? It doesn't seem to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you? For the last several days, Balsef's forces have been getting pretty restless. When we looked into it deeper, the word thorns came up over and over again. And now, we come across Miss Prickly herself.
Drop the attitude. Did you really think we wouldn't find out anything about you? Miss Shion Imaris? That's her name? You mean she's... What? You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Renin, our enemy.
Yeah, but she was being chased by Renin soldiers. So then, why?
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Danon from a Renin, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded! Look, you see the stone your people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. This scar's a reminder. Not to rest until every last one of you is...
We Danons may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Still, inflicting pain on anyone who comes near you, that's one hell of an ability.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability?
Curse.
Fair enough. All I know is Balsef must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
An ambush!
They must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. If she gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
Got it.
Hey, Iron Mask! Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
I'm going to welcome our guests. Don't go dying on me.
Come on, move.
And don't try anything funny.
That reminds me, when we were on that train sequence, there was some interesting motion blur. It's like a combination of like animation but also computer. We can save easily? Ah, yes, okay. Big points for this game, that's for sure.
Enemy attack!
An ambush. Renins are here? I have to find an exit and get the hell out of here.
Like I said, when you've only got 20 seconds, you need every ability to save as you can.
Anyone who can fight, grab a weapon! Damn! How did they find out about this place?
Have these kinds of battles been going on this entire
She
time?
escaped.
I just didn't know.
There's a little bit of stream tearing, there's a little bit of
Stop right there!
kind of very, very slight macro blocking.
It's just a Danon. You there! Where's the Renin girl who was here?
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, Insurgent!
how's this for an answer? Go to hell!
You dare address a Renin armored soldier that way? I'll show you embedded.
Alright, tutorial. What do we do? Ah, it's one of these. I'm not the biggest fan of just pictures on screen. R1, normal attack. Well, the fact that we have an art means we're not one of the natives. So that's kind of spoiled the story right there.
So much for playing nice. All right, we're up.
Okay, it's not magic.
Real fight. Still, I have to do this. I won't go quietly.
Well, so I was a little worried that we just spoiled the story by us having like magic or something. But no, it's art, as in sword abilities. Okay.
I won. I actually beat one of those Renin soldiers.
And autosave. Nice.
I've got to keep going. I have to survive this no matter what.
Dead end. Okay. With some PS3 games, you can save anywhere. But one of the disadvantages the PS3 has is how slow some of the saves can be. But here, system save. Save. Easy. Less than 20 seconds. Probably less than 10. So I'm very comfortable playing this.
What's this thing?
Yeah, I can hear it as an animal. Huh. Okay, there's a little load.
An opponent like this should be easy. You've got spirit. Swallow blade.
Maybe on PS5 there won't be a load.
Take this. You're mine. Swallow blade. Take this. You're finished.
I know it's telling me if I can press L1 to change target. Well, I have seen it, but I want to get rid of the big guy first.
Here I come. It's over. Slash. Rising Wyvern. You're mine. Rising Wyvern.
There we go, top right.
We won.
Warning that the stream is suffering a little bit. So just, again, save just to be sure.
Shion V. Mayor, I Maris Daymore. I hereby detain you in the name of His Excellency Lord Bulseth.
Damn it!
Throw down
I was
your
so
weapon.
close.
What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're...
Shut up and get out of here while you still can!
Step aside, slave. These are Renin affairs you're meddling in.
Hey!
We've got a better chance working together. Besides, I don't much feel like being indebted to a Danon.
Fine, suit yourself.
Alright, do we have control over her? Or is it she's gonna do what she wants to do? Well, we're already doing combos. Okay, so we've got to switch up the moves we're doing.
Why? I call my own shot. Just stay out of my way and we'll get along quite well.
Kind of new for me if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises.
I kind of want to have a way to defend myself. Like roll out of the way or something, but there's been nothing about defending ourselves in the tutorial as yet. But there was a little bit of breakup in that fight. Oh, different
What could a Danon like you
storytelling
possibly
style.
gain from helping a Renin like me?
Trust me, I've no great love for Renans.
God, it really sticks out as very different, doesn't it?
Consumed with hatred as some...
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Me? Friends with a Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might somehow recognize you?
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as self-sacrificing as I made it out to be. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway, so it's not like...
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yeah. It's just another thing I don't have. No pain, no face, no memories. I only know one thing about myself. That's that I'm a slave.
What about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for?
I guess that's one way to tell a story if you're both standing in the same place, looking at each other. It kind of makes it more dynamic, more energetic.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor! Slaughter the rest! Look out!
Sion! Sion!
So that's how he gets it.
Blazing sword. But how?
Impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core. Attack!
Okay, I have a lot of questions.
You okay?
Your arms!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony? Wait, are you serious?
Hold still.
Huh?
It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry. You're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
Ah, she knows something.
The blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
Befriended. I think befriend is a little polite, but... So she's with the mage, okay. Ah, we share CP. So you can't just spam it. It's R1. Still on the bottom right, is it?
Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. And I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of Renan rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
So, the bottom right, it said R1, and I pressed it. And it's all about extra story stuff. Oh yeah, I was going to save. So whilst we can pretty much save anywhere, the problem we have at the moment is that there's so much story. Yeah, I imagine you could skip the story to save, but then you're skipping the story, which is a bit of a shame because this game's all about the story.
Glanimede Castle, stronghold of Lord Balsif, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the gates of fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
It makes the world feel awfully small if we're that close to the slave camp and there's the castle and the walls keeping us in. I don't know, it feels smaller than I expected it to be. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to save and call it an end to part 1. I feel like we're about to head off into the next big bit story. And what we'll do next is we'll head to the PS4's internet speed test so you get to see what I'm working with. So let's head there now. So in settings on the PS4, if you go down to network, there is test internet connection. Now my internet connection to the PS4 is via wire. So let's see what I'm working with today. Pretty good stats actually. So it's a little difficult to explain with such a good connection why there was so much stream tearing. Like I said, it could be that because this is such a new game, especially in comparison to like the PS3 stuff, that it's being streamed to us at a higher bitrate. So it's possible that we're hitting the upper limits of what I can receive. There was also a couple of issues with macro blocking. I spotted it a couple of times, but it was so brief that by the time I spotted it, it had already gone. And there was issues in the game, well, with the game itself. There was just a little bit of what I thought was screen tearing, and we had instances where textures and stuff were still loading in, even though the gameplay had already restarted. But that's more down to that being a PS4 version rather than streaming. Controls were fine, audio was fine, everything was good. And what really sets this RPG ahead of Scarlet Nexus is the saving. With the PS3, we've had some games where you could save frequently, but the Sky D2 was still the best because you could pretty much save anywhere, and the saves were quick. When we played Oblivion, we could save frequently, but those saves, it took a little time. We would be really close to that 20-second limit. But here, I feel confident that if we had to save, if we had the 20-second countdown, we could do it in time. The only issue is that because this game is going quite quick and telling stories quite quick, there's a lot of story. So we would either have to skip the story or hope that the autosave saved before the story bit was being told. It's a nice problem to have though. So for part 1, definitely I'd recommend, what's this, Tales of, oh no, I forgot the name, Tales of Arise. I'd recommend Tales of Arise as a game to be played from the cloud, because it feels like it's, I wouldn't say it's being designed specifically for it, but it feels like the design of the game has it in mind. Also accessibility and stuff is really good. Brightness, subtitles, a lot of options and things we can tweak to make it feel more comfortable for how we want to play. That's all good too. So like, this is part 1, and again we'll do part 2 so we get an average. Maybe part 2 I have worse connection, maybe we get to see the uglier side of the game. But for part 1, I'm really happy. So until the next Cloud Monday video, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists or YouTube shorts, or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi, as a small YouTube channel where you get no money from YouTube. But with Ko-fi, we can get PayPal donations, and we have a couple of subscription tiers as well. We also have a new tier coming later in the week from Tuesday's video. But wherever or whenever I see you again, please take care.